I'm super excited to talk about something that's truly changing the game in AI. You've probably heard the buzz about AI agents that can browse the web, handle complex tasks, and act like your personal digital assistant. OpenAI's latest agent, called Operator, is at the forefront of this wave. It's powered by a model they call the Computer Using Agent, or CUA for short. There's a lot to unpack, so let's dive in. Operator is an AI that interacts with the internet just like a person. It can click, scroll, and type inside a built-in browser interface, handling multi-step tasks you'd usually do yourself. For example, it can book flights, find deals on your favorite soda, fill out forms, or manage to-do lists in apps. The key is that it uses the same graphical user interfaces, GUIs, we humans see. There's no special developer-friendly interface here. It sees the screen as pixels, moves a virtual mouse, and types on a virtual keyboard. This is all made possible by combining GPT-4o, a special version of GPT-4, with vision capabilities. It has advanced image understanding and next-level reasoning thanks to reinforcement learning. OpenAI has tested CUA through various benchmarks. One of the major ones is OS World, which evaluates how effectively an AI can operate a full operating system like Windows, Ubuntu, or macOS. CUA achieved a 38.1% success rate here, which is below the human success rate of 72.4%, but it's a significant improvement over earlier AI methods that hovered around 22%. Other tests, like WebArena and WebVoyager, focus on web browsing tasks such as filling out forms or navigating e-commerce websites. On WebArena, CUA achieved a 58.1% success rate, and on WebVoyager, it reached 87%. While that 87% seems high, it's worth noting that WebVoyager tasks are often simpler, so there's still work to be done to match the human-level performance of 78.2% on more complex tasks. To demonstrate real-world examples, OpenAI tested CUA on tasks like updating a software license in GitLab, finding canceled orders in Magento to analyze cancellation trends, merging PDFs from emails, compressing images in GIMP, and even completing a grammar quiz on the Cambridge Dictionary site. In each case, the agent handled the tasks by clicking and typing as a person would. Occasionally, it got stuck and had to retry or pass control back to the user, but overall, it showed a strong ability to manage a variety of tasks, even with some hiccups. OpenAI is rolling out Operator in a research preview for ChatGPT Pro subscribers in the US. The subscription is $200 a month, making it more suited for businesses or advanced users for now. But OpenAI says they plan to open it up to additional tiers like Plus, Team, and Enterprise in the future. They also want to bring it to their API so that outside developers can build their own products using the same CUA technology. So we might see a new wave of apps relying on a universal interface. Essentially, it's about letting the AI view screens, click on things, and solve tasks in any digital environment. With tools like Operator redefining how we interact with AI, it's clear that this technology isn't just a luxury. It's becoming essential for staying ahead in today's unpredictable job market. Let's get back to exploring the capabilities and challenges of OpenAI's Operator. Of course, this kind of web browsing AI agent excites people because of its convenience, but it also raises concerns about potential misuse. Operator can handle so many tasks that a malicious user could attempt to exploit it for illegal or unethical purposes, which is a significant concern. OpenAI has addressed this by implementing several safety measures. For starters, the AI is trained to reject harmful or illegal tasks. They also maintain a real-time block list for websites with adult, gambling, or other restricted content. In addition, automated moderation checks are in place. If the AI or user behaves suspiciously, like making repeated attempts at hacking or violating policies, it can issue warnings or block usage entirely. OpenAI has also implemented an offline detection pipeline that flags any activities related to child safety or deceptive behavior. Another concern is the possibility of mistakes by the AI that could cause problems, like entering the wrong shipping address or accidentally deleting an important file. With Operator, the model asks for user confirmation before finalizing any major actions, like sending an email or making a purchase. Additionally, Operator has a watch mode for particularly sensitive websites, allowing users to directly supervise the AI's actions. The AI also tries to detect prompt injections, which occur when a web page attempts to manipulate it into performing malicious actions, such as revealing personal information or making unauthorized changes. OpenAI claims they've tested it internally, and it only slipped up once during an early test. However, the ongoing battle with prompt injections is a never-ending challenge. They've also implemented a separate monitoring system that can freeze execution if suspicious commands are detected on the screen. In terms of daily use, the ultimate goal is to develop an agent capable of handling a wide variety of digital chores the same way humans do, such as ordering takeout, booking dinner reservations, or searching for online real estate listings. We're also seeing similar developments from OpenAI's competitors. For instance, Perplexity AI recently launched its own agent for Android, which can set reminders, hail rides, or book tables. Anthropic, with its enterprise-focused model called Claude, already offers agent-like features and recently introduced a citations feature, allowing users to trace exactly where their LLM-generated answers come from in their documents. Meanwhile, Apple has introduced an advanced Apple Intelligence system integrated with Siri and partnered with OpenAI to bring ChatGPT features to iPhones, with user permission. In terms of raw performance, these agent-based systems were once seen as science fiction or borderline vaporware. However, the arrival of advanced chain-of-thought reasoning in large language models like OpenAI's GPT 4.0 has made them increasingly viable. An executive told Reuters that the significant breakthrough is these LLMs can now break down tasks step by step, which is critical when navigating multiple web pages and completing forms in real time. So, how do you get started with Operator if you're in the US and subscribe to ChatGPT Pro? Simply visit operator.chatgpt.com, where you can type commands like, "Hey, Operator, book me a flight from LA to Seattle next Wednesday morning with a budget of $200. Or you could say, "Find me a 3-bedroom townhouse in Seattle on Redfin. It needs 2 bathrooms, a price range of $600,000 to $800,000, and I'd like it to have solar panels." And sometimes it only manages 3 out of 10 attempts, especially if you didn't specify the steps or the site has a quirky layout. But the ultimate vision is that you prompt it, it navigates everything, and you just watch until it's done, or step in if it gets confused. What about more advanced tasks like fancy text editing or working with specialized sites? Right now, it's a bit hit or miss. The team at OpenAI explained that if the layout is unfamiliar, or the tasks are highly advanced, such as creating a slideshow or editing text precisely in an HTML editor, the agent can get stuck in a trial-and-error loop. For example, if you're using an HTML5 editor and want to change the text color or align something to the right, the agent can eventually figure it out but might struggle along the way. They also mentioned that giving the system more explicit instructions can improve its success rate. For instance, instead of leaving it to guess, you could say, "Click the filter section on the left, set the date to February 22, 2025, from 9 a.m. to midnight," and so on. Cost is another big factor. Some people in the community are complaining about the $200 per month price tag, calling it steep. However, this pricing seems to target advanced or enterprise users. At the same time, some observers predict that once the technology stabilizes, we might see cheaper plans, discounted models, or even usage-based pricing for the Operator API when it becomes available. This is similar to how GPT-4's initial pricing was set for a smaller group but later opened up. If you're curious about how well it handles phishing attempts or shady sites trying to make it perform harmful actions, OpenAI says they've implemented detection pipelines to monitor suspicious access patterns and block them within hours. The agent can also recognize unusual prompts and ignore them. That said, no system is completely foolproof. Developer communities will continue watching closely for potential exploits. So, that's it. Let me know in the comments what you think about AI agents like Operator. Do you see yourself using them, or does the idea of handing over control to a bot, even one that asks for confirmation, make you nervous? Personally, I'm excited to see how this technology evolves and how it might transform our daily digital errands. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video.